Hello. Sorry. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing okay. My name is Rahma. If you're new here, guys, let us cook Iftar together as I give you a story time about Ramadan, me and Ramadan, my own experience. Yeah, so today I wanted to make meatballs with spaghetti, but this meatball I didn't have the fresh one, so I had a frozen one. The frozen one, to be real, it's not making meatballs. Yeah, it's good for sambusas. You know sambusas, those sambusas, or you're making minced meat with something like that, but it's not good for balls because it will not make that ball. Yeah, it's already having water, it's not fresh, so the struggle is real. You'll see me struggling with it. At first I removed water, too much water, I drained water out. I thought it would be fine, but in the end it wasn't good at all. So I decided to first half cook it. So this was me removing all the excess water, then putting it in my bowl aside. Yeah, so guys, how is Ramadan? How is everything so far? It is 13 days down. 13 days. It feels like we started yesterday, but the days are moving so fast. What have you done in this Ramadan? Have you captured any surah? Are you doing sadaqah? That's what we're supposed to do, as we're doing our jobs to fast. Yeah, we're doing a great job to fast and ask Allah to accept, but it's him still to accept and be like, your day is real, this one is okay. So he will be the one counting everything. So better to do a lot of things. Apart from fasting, you have to do a lot of things. That's what I learned since childhood. So I always want to clean. Yeah, I always want to clean before using my kitchen. I have this sink, it's the smallest sink also, since my kitchen also is small, so I have to use here. So before I start cooking, I always have to clean all that dirty utensils around there, so that we have like a bit space. But it's not easy, it's real a struggle. Yeah, I'm dealing with. So I was cleaning everything, removing everything, so that we start cooking. We start with the menu for today. So today I will be doing, as I have told you, I will be doing spaghetti with meatballs, if they come out well. Okay, let us wait and see how was everything. Then I'll do also the fruits. Yeah, I had other things. Which other things? It's only that depends on what you eat. I don't know, but depends on what you eat during Iftar. So when I was still in Uganda, should I say when I was me growing up, I'm not only fasting because I'm Muslim, I'm a fan of Ramadan. Yeah, I'm a fan of Ramadan. So here I wanted to boil the spaghetti. What I always do, I put water. After putting the water, I'll put oil. As you can see, I put oil in my pan. The water is already there. I didn't add oil, then add salt. Yeah, that was my salt, so I was adding salt. Then this is also, I'm adding in a minced meat already. Then I added my spaghetti to boil. Yeah, that's how I boil them, especially when I'm going to make the sauce separate. If I want to cook everything mixed together, there is no need to boil. I'll just fry everything, vegetable and everything, then I'll put everything and they will boil. But this is the simplest way, and your spaghetti will come out well. They will be separatable. By the time you drain the water out, everything will be good. So you will see the whole process. So guys, I was still telling you, growing up, I grew up with my granny. I don't have a mom. My two beautiful people, unfortunately they all passed. Yeah, so inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. May Allah accept all their good deeds and forgive them. So this was our minced meat. I had to add the vegetables. After seeing it's not going to make the balls, it's not fresh, I decided to first half cook it. Then we do, am I adding salt again? I didn't notice this. I added salt already and I was adding salt again. So guys, this was me trying to mix everything and see if it can bring out the balls, but unfortunately it had water. yeah, still it had water inside. If it has water, my friend, it will not do anything. It will not do anything. But I knew the struggle was going to be real because this is not fresh. I always make from fresh one, but I wanted to try my luck. You see, this was me trying, but the meatball was not coming out. So this is misty meat. I don't know if I told you guys that this is misty. So this is what I chose to half cook it. Yeah, to half cook it. Then after I leave it to rest, then I'll make the meatballs later. So as I was telling you, fasting for me, it's not like I'm a Muslim, I have to fast. It's fun. I grew up seeing my granny, may her soul rest in peace, may Allah reward you in this Ramadan. Ramadan at home, it will be like a big celebration, a concert. That's what I can say. From day one until last, it will be a concert. The shopping the shopping at home, I think if we're doing a monthly shopping, the Ramadan one would double, like times 4 times. Times 4. We used to eat everything good. I'll not lie to you. We have chicken, we have everything you admire in Africa. And you know, in Africa, to eat chicken, it has to be a celebration. But as in Ramadan, we grew up knowing Ramadan, everyone, if you don't want to fast, I was sure you can fast because everything was so perfect. So guys, meanwhile, I saw as I was waiting for the meat to sit down, to cool down, because I cannot make balls when it is hot, I decided to make my fruit platter. I was making watermelon, oranges, strawberries, and grapes. I'm a queen of grapes and I like watermelon also. So this watermelon, I think it's been like a week in my fridge, but never mind. So this is how I was doing it. So guys, Ramadan, we could do a lot of sadaqah. If you don't know, sadaqah is the way of giving out. Yeah, you give what, if you have, you give to the needy one. So we could cook. Sometimes we cook, we take to the mosque food. You can. That's when I came to love how to cook. So it was full of fun. We cook, we call people in, we come and eat. For us at home, food communicates a lot. So Ramadan, it was all about love, giving, food. That's what I grew up knowing. And for me, if it is time for Ramadan, I'm this kind of person. I want even to call a concert also. I know this this needs to be celebrated. Like, who am I? Like, now, who am I to be like doing this Ramadan for this year? Alhamdulillah. And my grannies, they are all gone. So guys, that was Ramadan for us at home. So I'm not fasting only because I'm a Muslim, I have to fast, it's a pillar. No, I'm fasting because that's what I grew seeing. That's it's fun. So sometimes I don't feel like even I need to eat. I'm feeling angry, but because of the love I have, because of that, I grew up seeing. That is Ramadan for me. Yeah, give a lot, do a lot of sadaqah, pray a lot, recite Quran if you can, recite Quran, pray some duas. And yeah, that is Ramadan. Me, if you ask me about Ramadan, that is Ramadan. Giving to the needy one if you can give. If you give $50, they'll come back 100. I grew up also knowing that. So giving does not mean that someone has too much money. No. Everyone can give, can donate. So guys, this was us. I was done with my food. Then I was doing the oranges. Yeah, I didn't see that. I was chopping the oranges to complete everything. These days I'm so much into oranges. I don't know why, but I'm so much in love with oranges. So anything orange, please send to me. Send to me. So my people, that was Ramadan in my country. I don't know how you grew up seeing Ramadan, for that one who was watching, and how is your language in Ramadan. Me myself, this way the fruits colors finish. So me, my language in Ramadan, in most cases, it is food. I like to cook, I like to share food, I like call people, we should gather together, we eat food. If I have my money, I'm a queen of doing dark sadaka. You know, dark sadaka, where no one knows about it. You just put your money there, you just give your money there, you don't even put your head back. So it's only you and your Allah, it will come back. So by this time our spaghetti was ready. I was draining out the water. Another technique, if you don't want your spaghetti to be like you see, this is my sieve, so this is how I drain the water. If possible, you can wash it. Yeah, you can use the water and wash it. You want separate pieces, because it has to be separate pieces, not like how do you call that one? I don't know how to call it. It has to separate. So if you're draining, you can put butter if you have butter. So by this time the meatballs were already made. I made the meatballs. Luckily enough, they came out well, yeah, after leaving it to rest. But still the process was going to be I was scared maybe they will be, when I'm putting them in the fan, they will separate and boo. But I used some flour, some egg, and alhamdulillah it was coming out somehow well. And here we go. But to be honest, the taste is not like for the fresh one, seriously. Yeah, you can feel that meat thing, but not it's not giving that vibe, the one, the meatballs you should have. Yeah, so guys, otherwise this is what I did. Then I started making my veg. After frying them, you don't fry them for too much. And the issue that I had already, I've cooked them. It's only I wanted them to be firm, to be together. That's why I was frying them. But sometimes if you already have cooked them, then what is the need? There is no need. So what are you planning? How was Ramadan? How is it so far? What have you what have you done in this Ramadan? How is your way forward? How do you communicate to God? Are you changing life? Are you inspiring people out there? People need to be inspired. You need to, these were the meatballs. So you need to inspire people. You need to I don't know. For me, when I start to talk about Ramadan, you guys, we shall sleep here. But by this time I already put the veggies. I chopped my veggies. I started frying them. Go guys, I was tired. I hate doing something for so long, especially cooking. I want to cook very fast and present the food. So if this minced meat was not giving me that vibe of we are going to eat you, no, it was giving me that vibe of no, I'm not ready to be cooked, I'm not ready. But otherwise I was able to come out with a perfect everything. Yeah, after here making the veggies, then after you make the veg, you have to make that heavy soup of yours. Then you have to mix everything together. So these are my spices. Sorry, I'm not measuring. Some I'm measuring, some I'm not measuring. So don't come for me. Then add in some water, leave everything to simmer. We want that heavy gravy. Heavy gravy, that's what we want. Then we shall put our meatballs. So guys, for those ones who have not yet subscribed, what are you doing, guys? What are you doing? Subscribe now, turn on your notification bell to be notified every time we post a video, and don't forget to leave a comment if you want to see such kind of videos like cooking one. This one I was not serious. When I'm cooking, I'm always serious, and I could share the recipe always, but this one I was not so ready. And yeah, so this was me adding the meatballs. After adding the meatballs, you have to leave them to cook for some times. You have to cover, leave them to cook, mix together, then wait for mixing. This we have already, you remember, we have already a spaghetti separate already there. So after this one cooking, we shall be adding the spaghetti together like that. Let us rest and leave it to cook. It's cooking. So it's ready. By this time it was ready. So here the spaghetti and our mixture are mixing all together. You see, Then I'm going to mix it. Sometimes you don't need to mix, but in my house no one will mix this. If I put there, my husband will not understand mixing. So sometimes you can do it like that. Then when you reach some serving time, you just leave people to serve themselves. You take a spoon from spaghetti, then you mix it with this. And yeah, that was it for today, guys. Here I had to mix, so I couldn't go anywhere far. I was already tired. Unless you have any query, just leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell to be notified every time we post a video. My name is Rahma. I'm currently working here in Dubai. Bye bye. Nice iftar for those ones having